After my actions at the last Maryland Championship Wrestling, I felt it was necessary that I create this video and address you, the MCW fans, about my actions. After the last MCW show, you might be thinking to yourself, Josh, why? You might be thinking to yourself, Josh, you don't belong in wrestling. A few of you might be thinking, Josh, what's a good-looking, in-shape, articulate, educated man, such as yourself, doing in professional wrestling? And some of you might be thinking, Josh, you're a goddamn monster. Well, if you're thinking the latter, you'd be absolutely right. I am a monster. Let me explain. You see, as I kicked Kindred in the face and ultimately drove his head straight down into the mat and then exited the ring, I saw an armada of security and management rushing back out towards the ring to tend to the injured Kindred. As I stood behind the curtain and watched the events unfold, 5 minutes turned into 10, and 10 minutes turned into 15, and 15 turned into 20. And then finally the paramedics showed up. And the paramedics showed up with a stretcher. And I'm going to make a confession. That made me really happy. And Kindred was carted off. And at that moment, I nearly climaxed. Unfortunately, Kindred escaped with just a bruised jaw. No dislocation, no fracture. I prayed for at least a cracked vertebrae. It didn't happen. And now, my elation, my bliss, has turned into anger and regret. And this is a dilemma, a problem that must be solved. And on April the 8th, that's exactly what I'm going to do with you, Vordell Walker. You are going to help me solve my problem. You see, I see you as someone that is unworthy of my regard. And I see you as somebody that is unworthy of being in a professional wrestling ring. Now, it's come to my attention that you have quite a reputation that precedes you. It's also come to my attention that you stood toe-to-toe with Rick Steiner. I'm not impressed. You see, I am not Rick Steiner, and I am a completely different animal. And I stress the word animal because I am a goddamn lunatic. And I will treat you no different than I treat anybody else. And if I have to, I will bite your face off and smile while I'm doing it. So I want to thank you, Vordell Walker, and I want to welcome you into MCW. Thank you for solving my problem. Welcome to the ass-kicking of your life. Enjoy your demise. I know I will. Vordell. Thanks. I'll see you on the 8th.